Let's give this another shot. I think that would be smart. Oh, look, you can see my mic in the camera now. Ooh, so fancy. Okay, anyway. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved art. One of my favorite stories my mama likes to tell is when I was about 2 years old and I was just busy little me, just doing my thing, couldn't settle down, and she handed me a pen and a piece of paper, took that pen in my stubby little hands and just started scribbling all over the paper, and I did that for hours. Even now, I'm 21 years old, and I can't seem to stop drawing. I really cannot. I go through sketchbooks so fast that I have my own little reserve underneath my bed of like 3 clean sketchbooks at a time, just ready to go just in case I finish one and I just need to keep drawing. Art has been with me my whole life, waiting in the wings, through the happiest moments of my life and through the lowest. And because of this, I like to think of art as a friend. As a kid, I struggled to understand social interactions, leading to bullying and teasing, and even in my best moments, when I felt like I really knew what was going on, or I was acing my tests and things like that, art was there for me. It was a friend cheering me on. But as life happens, something not so sweet always follows. There's always this playground bully ready to challenge this optimistic spirit. In the arts, it's similar. Art makes wonderful things, murals that truly do speak louder than words and movements that inspire change. Inventive ways to create and adapt to the world around us. But art is always met with adversity, like a scrawny little kid at a playground. It's hard to believe that art has so many troubles as it does. Because from what I've known and experienced, it is a very inviting and warm community. Art has been an outlet for so many people. A teacher shared with me that one of her students in her art classroom was able to become more sure of herself, showed more confidence and assertiveness, was able to reach out in her times of need because art had taught her how to stand up for herself, how to express what she truly felt. And this student was able to become more than what she bargained for. Art is a way of life that leads children and others to grow in ways of compassion and assertiveness, to determination, to flexibility. Even in school systems, art has to fight to keep its place among the other subjects as necessary and educationally beneficial. Art is challenged every time budget cuts roll around. And not to mention when executives, guided by logic alone, begin to favor and prioritize math and science over art due to this preconceived, outdated notion that the greatest people and the smartest people are mathematicians and scientists, not artists. When I have told people outside of my major that I study art education, I myself, and many others, have been met with adversity. A friend of mine spoke about how she was called dumb and stupid. And when she shared her major and her love for art education to those closest to her, I can say almost the same for myself. It's about freshman year of college, making friends, talking to people, as you do. And I was truly devastated when a peer of mine had told me that my major was stupid, that I was stupid, and why did it matter? I was shocked that someone from my own generation, something painted to be the most accepting generation there ever was, would disown my passion like that. For a moment, time had stopped. In my head, I wondered, how could they say such a thing? How could they be so heartless? How could they be so heartless to my friend, art? The next thought was rather discouraging nonetheless, since I almost let those poisonous thoughts get to me. why should I even stay on this path? If all it brings are bullies and mean words, why does it matter? I could leave it behind and say goodbye to art. But I'm not going to say goodbye to my friend like that. And I didn't. I couldn't. If you'd asked me why I didn't leave in that moment as the person that I was in that moment, I wouldn't have been able to explain to you what kept me on my path. Now, however, I can answer you. I owed it to my friend, to art itself. Art had been with me in my lowest moments and my highest. It stayed by my side when the rest of the world turned away. I am grateful, and in return, I stay by its side. I stay on the path that leads to carrying art forward, into future generations and stories we've all yet to experience. I stay on the path that encourages people to grow, create, and explore. I stand up not only for myself, but for my friend, art, a way of life for myself, and so many others. There will always be a playground bully, just like there will always be adversity in the arts. And when the time comes and you find yourself witnessing a moment of art adversity, I ask that you stand up for art, to stand up for my friend. Remember that art is a very way of life, a saving grace and a light in the darkness for some and many. Remember that with art comes compassion, determination, and curiosity. Stand up for art, and you stand up for the dispositions of a future so much greater than we could ever imagine. I will be met with difficulties throughout my life, as always, but in all moments, good and bad, I will protect what I love, my friend, art, as it has protected me. I choose to stand with art, my friend, for a future worth creating.